That kid in you is still waiting for you to show up. That voice of that inner child that told you, when I grow up, I want to be this, I want to be that, I want to be a firefighter, I want to be a musician, I want to be a teacher, I want to be a doctor, I want to be a lawyer, I want financial freedom. That voice is very much so still alive within you. The reason why you can't hear it as much is because you've allowed life's reality to silence it. You've allowed debt, chaos, traumatic situations. You've allowed change. You've allowed outside factors to creep into that voice that is most authentic to yourself. And by doing that, you settled for a job. Yes, it might pay well, but you settled for a job that was not in alignment with who you were, who you are. You settled for something that is not bringing you in the direction that you truly want to go. That inner child, that voice is a guidance that is authentic to ourselves. That voice is a guidance that tells us where we should go, how we should get there, and how our lives would look if we made, that dream become a reality. And I'm talking to those people out there right now, whoever's watching this video, people that feel as if they're ready to throw in the towel and just give up on their dreams. People that feel as if it's too late for them to go back. It's too late. They're too old to go back to school, to study that career, to study that major that they wanted to, instead of following something that their parents wanted to. I played that game, but I'm glad I stayed true to my inner voice, and I'm still staying true to it till this day. I was supposed to go to school, become a doctor, become a veterinarian. I decided to take a different route, become an entrepreneur. Because of that, I've been able to travel the world. Because of that, I've explored different aspects, of careers, different aspects of life, different aspects of just growth. And that's led me to where I'm at today. Now, my most authentic voice as a child was to always be a motivational speaker. And that is what I'm doing right now. That is what I'm working on. That is what I'm practicing. I'm not even going to say I want to be. I will be. I'm not going to say, I'm not going to act as if it's not going to happen. Every time I get in front of this microphone, I know one video could change a lot. And if I'm willing to stay consistent, if I'm willing to add value, then someone out there is going to catch on. And if you're that person that's ready to give in the towel, if you're that person that's ready to give up, let me tell you this: don't give up. Your life is worth it. The life that you want is worth it. You will find contentment. You will find happiness. You will find peace on the other side of struggle, on the other side of figuring things out, on the other side of living up to your expectations. Stop trying to live up to other people's expectations. Realize the life that you want to live, and that's the expectation that you need to rise to the occasion to. Here are 3 truths about the kid in you. Number 1, that kid is still in there. He didn't die. You just stop listening. You stop listening to the voices and the aspirations. You stop having faith. You stop being childlike, thinking that the world was yours. Here's truth 2. You owe it to him to follow through. You owe it to her to follow through. To that child's voice that told you were going to be a firefighter, a lawyer, whatever it is. The goal you had as a child, they weren't crazy. You just were lacking boldness. Don't let practicality kill your purpose. Whatever it is that you wanted to do, someone out there is already doing that. Someone out there has already paved the way. Someone out there has already trailblazed. So if it wasn't impossible for them, don't limit yourself and say it's impossible for you. Here's truth 3. Healing starts when you pick up right where you left off. Trace your identity back. Trace where you started to get too realistic. Trace what caused that switch in your mind. Trace what you did that took you off the path of belief, the path of faith. And when you can get back there, you could realize most of the time it's because we allowed the outside noise to creep in. We allowed our family, we allowed doubt to settle into our hearts. We allowed the voice of reason to settle into our hearts. We allowed the voice of discomfort, of complacency to settle in. And because of that, we started saying, nah, it's not for me. I get to it tomorrow. I get to it when I have this amount of money in my bank account. But waiting for a perfect moment, good luck with that. That's literally playing the lottery with your life. Every day that you show up, every day that you grind out, you're cashing in a lottery ticket, and you're increasing your odds for success. You're increasing your odds for you're increasing your odds for that jackpot. And the bottom line, it's not too late. You don't need permission. You don't need someone's validation. You don't need a perfect moment. You just need to remember who you said you were, who you said you were going to be, and take one step every day in that direction. As small as it may seem, one step over the course of a year is way better than doing nothing. It's way better than remaining in the same place. And I want to challenge you guys today. Write a letter to your younger self. Truly, sit down and write a letter to your younger self, and then go out there and do one thing that's going to bring you closer to that. Go out there and do one thing that's going to put you in alignment to that. Truly, truth be told, that kid in you, they're still watching, they're still waiting, and they're still believing in you. It's up to you to put the work in and bridge the gap. It's up to you to make your childhood dreams become a reality. It's your boy DPMotivates, and we out, baby. We out.